Guys, welcome to my channel. Let me oh okay, we're gonna work on this. Okay. Okay. Sorry guys, I was reloading my camera. I hope this is at a better angle. I'm just trying to figure this all out. I got this from work, the thing that's holding my camera, but I am going to talk about something in this video because several have asked you about my absence and where I have been. And I thought that because I share parts of my life, I'm going to share this. Please do not come at me with hateful comments or anything telling me how anything, because I don't really want to hear it, and that's not something I need to hear. I don't want to hear negativity on my channel. So I'm going to tell everybody where I've been and what I have been doing since I have been in the absence. So a while back, I had decided to take a little break, and I don't think I told anyone why I was taking a break or why I wouldn't post on social media. I would occasionally post, but not like I was doing. I had started a job which I did not think was appropriate to be posting videos because of who I worked for and what I do. Now, I'm not going to go into detail because it's nobody's business but my own. And then I started realizing that I needed to be more careful what I shared on social media. Even though I love my channel and I love telling new stories, I'm going to be more safe in doing that. It all started when I posted a video about my family. I used to film my family a lot. They used to be in my channel. Well, then they weren't. My aunt pulled me aside and she did not like some of the content I was making. She still doesn't like me doing social media, but she knows I am 32 years old. And she was like, I just don't want to be filmed. I don't want any place in my home to be filmed because I used to do videos at her house. I was politely asked by my whole family not to put them in my videos, and my family is important to me, so I respected their privacy. And people asked why I didn't do those videos anymore. Well, I got a message a while back when I had Facebook, and this ties into why I deleted my Facebook. I get a message from this random person just being very nosy and trying to get information and telling me they were a friend of somebody I used to know. Telling me that they had followed me on social media and they knew who I was. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't know you, so I am gonna block you. And I blocked that person and immediately deleted my Facebook. I didn't like Facebook anyway, no offense. But I still kept certain of my social media open just to promote my channel, and that was the sole purpose. Well, one day I was doing a 1950s, and this was a year ago. I was doing a 1950s housewife hair routine, and if anybody has watched my channel for a real long time, my channel used to be called 1950s Housewife 23. Well, I did not like that channel because a lot of people were coming at me saying that I shouldn't have named my channel that, so I just named it Topanga Jameson. Then I changed the name again because I was asked to by my family. So I changed it Living Life with Me. So my channel went under a lot of changes in the past 2 years. So then I turned around and I start getting like these creepy people on my social media. Didn't even know them. I would delete them and they would still message me. And they would call me baby and it would just creep me out. Well, I've had to do it recently because today when I was at work, I kept getting a message from somebody I didn't know calling me, hey, could you message me tomorrow? He called me somebody else. He said we went to high school together, and I was like, I don't know you. I'm pretty sure I did not go to high school with you. So after that happened, I debated if I was going to keep that certain social media. And I was like, I already had to delete 3 social media accounts this year because of creepy people who my videos were just meant to be fun, especially the 1950s makeup routines. It was just something to get past my stressful job because I deal with a lot of things in my job, and that's all I'm gonna say. So I would do these videos and a lot of it had to do with the pandemic because 2020 was a rough year for not only me, but everybody in the world. So then I turned around and I did a video and I got criticism. Why are you doing 1950s housewife routines? Why are you doing this? Well, it was just my way to get everything going on in my world having an outlet. It was not to offend anybody. It was not to give the wrong information. It was just a fun little thing I did. So after that, I took a lot of my content down, changed my channel names, and went on with my life. Well, today when I was at work, this dude, I had posted something that I was going to be doing a video. And this dude, liked every picture on my social media, and my phone kept dinging and dinging, so finally I had to turn it off. I work from whenever I work to whenever I work, but I can't be, if this is going to continue, I can't have my phone on. And he was like, message me tomorrow, baby, and da da da, and I was like, a little creeped out. So I was debating not leaving YouTube because I love making videos and it is my outlet when I get home from work. But I haven't been posting as much because I've gotten a lot of criticism. And I know criticism comes with the territory. That is part of... But my videos were not to offend anybody. My videos were story times that happened to me, things that happened in my life. They were not to hurt anybody. So, I turned around and I didn't really respond to the guy because I was like, I don't know how to handle this. And he didn't start following me till a couple weeks ago. I don't know, and I don't mind when people follow me and say, hey, I like your video, or, how are you doing? But this guy was extremely. And my advice to anybody out there who does put their lives on YouTube or does put their lives on social media, just be careful. Just be careful what you put out there, because people may want to use it for bad and not always good. And that's why I've just kind of refrained from picking up the camera or making videos, because there will be more videos that come out this year. I don't put it on a schedule. It's random and it comes out, and I just do a video, and a little bit later I'll do another video. But I'm never going to film the following things. I will never film my family, because I have been asked by everybody in my family not to post pictures of them, not to post videos of them. And unless I have their permission and they are okay with it, they will not be on my channel. Secondly, I'm going to be careful of the content I make. I'm still going to do my 1950s videos because it's something I love, and I've always been in love with the aesthetic of the 1950s, like the Jackie O dresses and the 1950s aesthetic, and I've just been real fascinated with it. I like old movies. I grew up, my mom and I watched Turner Classic Movies. That's how I grew up. And I got to see Doris Day and Rock Hudson and things like that. And that was just something that was my passion. So I'm going to continue making the content I want to make, but I don't need people to comment on my love life. I don't need people to comment on my life in general, because I don't need anybody to sit there and scrutinize me. I know that there will be scrutinized, there will be people who don't like my channel, and that's fine. But I'm not hurting anybody by posting hair tutorials or posting what I love, because it's not your channel. And I'm nobody's baby. So when I get people on social media call me baby, that makes me very irritated. So please refrain from what you say. You can say hello, you can be polite, but please don't be disrespectful, because that is the last thing I want to deal with everything going on in my world.